guys, let's spend this productive morning together, and we're gonna start with making me look like a person again. I don't feel like I'm fully awake until I brush my teeth and wash my face, so let's do that. When my face is wet with water, I'm gonna be using gua sha because it does magic to your face. It really takes off all this inflammation and all the puffiness from your face, which is so needed. And it's just this 5 minutes of self-love that you give yourself every single morning, which is a necessity, especially before a long day. And I do this with water in the morning because I don't want to put any extra product apart from my hydration cream. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's my morning routine, but the very realistic version of what I do every single morning, and some things that are my absolute non-negotiable. I know that you like my morning routines, and for me, morning is the absolute magical time. If my morning goes well, my day is gonna go well, and it's always been that way. So I'm just deciding to share with you what I do this first hours of the day to set myself on the right path, because I truly believe the way that you wake up, the way that you start your day is like the way that you start your year. That's exactly how it's gonna go. So it's almost 8. Let's get our breakfast done. My breakfast is never changing. It's always this bagel with a cottage cheese, this, and cucumber. Never changing. It keeps me full. It keeps me satisfied. I also change my bagels from normal ones to protein ones whenever I can. It has 10.6 grams of protein per bagel. This is my favorite breakfast that I eat every single morning, and for dessert I more often than not add a protein bar, because I eat only 3 times a day, and for me being satiated in the morning is very important. So yeah, I also don't snack. I just eat 3 times a day, so I need the meal to be like fully fulfilling for me. And I also try to get away from morning coffee. Like, I drink coffee in the morning but not with my breakfast. Instead I drink green tea. Taking probiotics every morning and every evening with my breakfast and dinner. This is the ones that I take because I needed them. I really needed them. So I already started opening this one, but... And girl, never underestimate the importance of your gut health, because your gut is your second brain. It does so much for your body, and as soon as you start having some issues, like, it is not pleasant. So it's better to get like a course of probiotics once in like couple of months rather than just wait for your digestive system to be bad. And being bloated on a daily basis is not a normal thing. A lot of women struggle with that because of our hormones, and men don't usually experience bloating or like the bloating the way that we do. So we should really take care of our bodies, because we are given just one for the rest of our lives. I am back in bed, and if you're asking me why, basically the reason is I love to come back in bed after my breakfast to read nonfiction. It's a habit that I used to have last year, and I did it a lot, but you know when you stop doing a habit for like 2-3 days and then you start losing the habit of doing something overall. So that's what happened to me. And then once, I think a week ago, I picked up a book and I started reading it in the morning and started like making notes and everything, and I felt so productive. I felt so happy with myself. It was as if I scheduled another like small win in my morning that made me proud of myself. And when you're proud of yourself, like first thing in the morning, you are much more likely to schedule things that are making you even more productive, even more proud of yourself. Like it's a snowball effect. So if I would give you one advice, is schedule something productive, at least one thing, one small win in the morning, because then it's gonna make you want to do more and more. For example, my 2 small wins, at least 2 in the morning, is gym. I always go to the gym in the morning, and also reading. Just makes me so excited. Right now I'm reading Girls That Invest. It's an amazing book. I'm not going through it very fast, like that's how much I've read, because I'm making notes. I have a pinned note of everything that I am learning from the book, and I could write it down because I'm a paper girly, but here what I like is you can voice memo what you're reading and it's gonna translate it into text. So for example, I just read the chapter and I want to remember one point from the chapter. I just go to my notes, I go to the voice recording mic icon, and I'm gonna just pronounce what I want to remember. Open an emergency investment, put this money into, do not let your greed. And here it is, very fast, very quick, and literally with my voice. I'm all dressed to go to the gym. Yesterday was a rest day, so I'm very excited to push today more. Each time after a rest day, I get so much more motivation to push, and rest days don't happen often, but when they do, girl, you know, active rest days are for the win. That is the outfit. I really like it. I love the top, but what I'm gonna do today in the gym is I'm gonna do high intensity workout, kind of high rocks inspired. I started my day with very active workouts. I used to do more of like weightlifting and Pilates type of workouts. I still do them, still do low impact, but yeah, I love to sweat in the morning. It's another win. Let's go. We're ready. I just got back from the gym, and I got a small grocery haul. Each time when I come back from the gym in the morning, I buy groceries for like this whole day. And right now I'm obsessed with like a wrap that I showed in the previous vlog, so go watch it if you haven't. And I got like just roasted chicken because proteins, you know, like you have to, whatever. But what I'm obsessed with, and I spent so much money on it, it's not good. Protein bars. I'm obsessed with this specific brand. And also this one is very good too. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go take a shower. Shower. I feel fresh, and the final step in my morning routine is journaling and planning my day. Basically, the journaling in the morning, I don't spend that much time doing that. I try to do that every single morning. Sometimes it doesn't work, but 3 things that are gonna make today great. Like, what are 3 things that either you accomplish or what you notice throughout your day that will make you happy? And the planning, that is my planner that I go nowhere like without writing down on paper what I need to do. I can accomplish absolutely nothing. And I received a message from a girl, I think yesterday, and she asked me, what do I do whenever there's like this task that occupies so much of my time, like 4 hours, and you're doing it and you cannot even accomplish that, but then all the other tasks you're pushing away because you cannot finish this one task that you're stuck on. Girl, time blocking. If you find yourself in a position of being stuck doing one thing over and over again and not seeing much progress, and you know that the other tasks need to be done, but you don't have enough time blocking. Allocate the priority tasks, for example, like first priority, second priority, third priority. 3 maximum. Like, don't go over 3, better 2. And allocate the most time, let's say 3 hours to the first priority of focused work, 2 hours to the second priority, and 1 hour to the third priority of the day. So it's like a focused work. You don't account for breaks in there. And I like to turn on like YouTube video of study sessions, like 50-10. So 50 minutes you study, 10 minutes you rest. Let's start with journaling and then get into planning for the day. That's what I do every single morning without any exception to set me on the most like productive part of the day. Straight after that, I go and I work in my business or YouTube. It depends on the time blocking that I just did in my planner. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this video gave you more inspiration of having a very set morning routine, because girl, the way that it's so important, you cannot even imagine, especially for your cortisol levels and for you to just take some time for yourself. If you noticed, today's like morning routine and my morning's routines I'm not rushing, and I know that I have the privilege of not like running around, but waking up early gives you this privilege. Reading and doing some things to fulfill yourself, like to do gua sha and some self-care things, especially going to the gym. Some small wins that you accomplish in the morning and self-care is really something that will make you want to work more during the day. If you're rushing in the morning and your morning is just like everywhere, you know, you cannot finish anything, you start with so much stress, you get your cortisol levels up and you cannot focus afterwards. So start the day good to continue being productive. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it and see you all in the next one.